Yep. I know the laws.
Yeah, fuck the dog's
It's
alright.
alright. Come here, Dottie.
Dog.
Thank you.
You know.
Yeah, she's very well behaved.
Like, some people just like,
Come here, Dottie. You're right.
Well,
I mean,
keep it cool though, bro.
that's what I did.
Pigs,
I did.
you know, good.
Yep.
Yeah.
I understand totally. Yeah, that's why I told them to call the cops. You know, before they called the cops on me saying something else.
Some bullshit, yeah.
I have it all on tape though. These are glasses with a camera in the middle of them, and the reason why I'm doing it is because of.
Where does it record to then?
There's a portable microchip right here on the side. Yep.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Right. So I told Subway to call the police because apparently Subway doesn't know the rules surrounding service animals. They asked me to show proof. The ADA and the federal law says that you don't have to show proof for your service animal. As long as, Dottie, come here. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Sit. As long as my service animal is clean, sanitary, obeys me, stays out of other people's way, there's no reason for Subway to kick me out of their store. I wasn't rude with them. I was being polite. The fact is that the manager or the owner of the store doesn't know the laws surrounding the ADA and the Americans with a Disability Act. So I asked him straight up. I said, "So you're refusing me service because you don't believe my dog is a service animal? Come here." And he said, "Yeah, I'm refusing you service because I don't believe your dog is a service animal because you have to show proof." So I told him, "All right, I'll leave." Went back in and asked him to call the cops, so now I'm waiting for the police to show up. Dottie, sit down. Sit down. Hush. Lay down. You gonna call the cops or what, dude? Here they come. Come here. Come here and sit down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit down. Come here. Come here. Come here. Sit down. How's it going, man? Doing alright, how are you? So apparently, Safeway doesn't know the laws surrounding the ADA and the Americans with Disability Act. I went in there trying to get a sandwich, and they told me that I can't be inside with the store. She's a service animal. She's friendly. She's very well behaved. Dottie, sit down. I went inside, tried to get a sandwich, and they refused me service, said that I have to show them proof, and I do not have to show them proof that my dog is a service animal. So they kicked me out of the store, and I asked them straight up, I'm just going to let you know you're being audio and video recorded also. He kicked me out of the store and refused me service because he didn't believe my dog was a service animal. That is against the federal law.
I get all that. I mean, housing, discrimination, restaurants,
anywhere,
et cetera.
Anywhere the public is allowed.
The one thing is that we do call animal control, and animal control does confirm that.
Right on.
I'm not trying to jam you up. I don't
no worries,
care
man.
about any of that.
Right on.
Do you have tags on your dog that show that they're registered?
I have an email. I have an email from the dog registry. It hasn't come in the mail yet. It's been 5 days. The registry hasn't come in. I do have a dog number. I have the number. It's under my name. She's going to Hawaii in April, so she's got everything done for her, man. There's no rabies allowed in Hawaii, so she has to go through this huge.
Been there, man.
Right on. So you know what's up.
Threefold.
Yeah, they're gonna rape me, yeah, for
you
sure.
You have your ID on you?
I do.
Hold on for a second.
Yep.
Not America's Most Wanted or anything?
No. Not that I know of, anyways.
Supposed to be code 4. I was 129.
You're a good dog, yes you are.
How do you copy on south? That's the win. William Ida Nora Nora versus Joshua, John Ocean, Sam Henry, Union Adam, middle of Dean. 128.85 code 4. What's a dog for?
I have seizures.
Epileptic seizures?
It's kind of stuff like this that brings it on, too, so it's kind of... It's annoying, you know. I know my rights. I'm the one with the disability, and people try to tell me the laws. It's kind of like, dude, I have a service animal. I have read every single law about my service animal. I know what's going on. In places like Subway, a franchise, you think the manager would know or have it printed down and tell his employees, hey, look.
They have a lot of rotation, man.
That makes sense, yeah.
That's part of it.
The higher rate here.
A lot of people, when they have service dogs, they put sweaters on their dogs, and I get why you don't.
Right.
The one thing that I do see you're in violation of today, and I will tell you, is that you don't have even the registration tag from the dog. I'm not here to jam you up about it. I could personally care less until this dog bites somebody. He hasn't bit me. And
registration like the
tags themselves?
I have the rabies registration and everything, but... Oh, the service animal registry tags? Yeah, I'm going back, man.
So, the reality of it, the only thing that I need to see is the tags with a name, a phone number, and the fact that they have all their shots. I'm not trying to jam you up about it today. I ain't calling a probation officer. I'm not calling animal control.
Well, she's all tagged up. I mean, even if you want to, I mean, that's...
Again,
I can't carry all that stuff on me, man. I don't have it.
That's not what I'm asking. I'm asking one of these days when you get the chance.
Yeah, automatic.
Make sure you get the tag put on their collar.
For sure.
Because it helps with all of this.
Right.
Because if I show up and your dog is barking and you're laying out and people think, and especially one of my other officers shows up.
That's what she's there for, too.
Drunk
right.
Because you're just out with your dog.
And that's what she's there for. I get it. it. Yeah, right on.
and they show up and they know nothing of that, becomes an issue.
Right.
So what I would do is if you had something to take up with Subway, I'd go the proper avenues in doing so.
Can you just go in there and tell them straight up
I
that?
can talk to them about it, but the problem is if they force me to call animal control, then you and I are out here detained for the next 2 hours until animal control can respond.
I mean, that's something like honestly, I just wanted to buy a sandwich, you know? Like, I just want to go buy a sandwich, and they're going to do that to me. That's kind of... They have the right to refuse me service, but they don't have the right to refuse me service because they don't believe my dog is a service animal.
And I can agree with you on that. I'm not telling you you're right, wrong, indifferent, none of that.
Right.
What I am saying is that there becomes a problem when, again, you can't take it up with an employee of a restaurant.
Makes sense.
You can gladly take it up with management.
How's it going, man?
Franchise organization.
What are you doing?
So if you call the franchise...
What are you here for? What are you here for? Backup or something?
He's just a second unit, man. This is how we
Well, it's just like...
roll to each other's phone.
I don't really... It's kind of intimidating, you know? I'm not really breaking the law. I'm not doing anything. That's kind of...
intimidating, man. Don't worry about it. We're all being
Right on.
cool.
Well, I don't understand why he's even here at all. He's parked illegally, for one. That's a red zone. I don't know if... That's a red zone. He's not parked illegally? Why? Because he's a cop? So does that badge give him more...
No, so let me tell you something about red zones. If you want to go park in a red zone and you sit in your driver's seat, you're not parked illegally either. Anybody that tells
He's not
you so,
sitting in his driver's seat.
but he, as a police officer, is in control of that.
So, that badge gives him more power. That badge lets him park in a red zone.
Absolutely.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Right on.
The other thing that it allows him to do...
Letting you know, all
he
this
can
is on
talk
tape and audio recorded, dude.
He can talk on his cell phone while he drives when he's conducting police
Wow,
business.
right on.
People can't.
Cool, that badge gives you guys a lot of power, right? You guys aren't even citizens of the state anymore.
Nope,
That
nobody's
badge
trying to
gives
go
you
that
extra
way.
power. Well, you just said police officers are allowed to drive down the street talking on
I'm
their
just giving you
cell
another
phones
example
or
of
whatever.
what he's allowed to do.
So can you go in there and just let them know that I don't need to show them proof? That's kind of what this whole thing is about, is me not having proof of my dog.
Sure, I'll go in
Right on,
and talk to
cool.
him. I don't have a problem doing it.
Thank you.
Do you
Awesome.
mind standing with my partner for a minute?
Do I have to?
What would you like to do?
Am I being detained?
Are you being detained?
Yes.
Did you want to just leave?
I just don't need to stand by your partner. Why do I need to stand by your partner?
Just ask me if you mind standing with me.
No, I don't want to stand by your partner. Why would I want to stand by your partner?
Okay, then do what you need to do.
Can I have my ID back, please? Thank you.
Did you still want me to go talk?
Yeah, can you tell them the law? I just want them to know the law so they quit calling the cops on people with service
They don't
animals.
want you in here right
How do you know that?
Because that's the call for...
All right, I'll stand outside. Right on. Can you go tell them? Thank you.
I'll go have a chat with them.
Awesome. It's pretty intimidating, huh? Parked in a red zone. What's your name and badge number? Dorazio 3415.
Yep.
Thank you. This is a red zone. It's parked illegally in a red zone. 1305406. Come on.